I saw a post from a well-regarded veteran admissions counselor on the secret Facebook group for college admissions professionals. They wanted to talk about the merits of essay example blog posts, for example, but then they phrased their question to explicitly say, quote, "I don't want to talk about the merits of essay requirements." And I even posed a similar question about Oklahoma University's regular and honors admissions requirements that come out to over 4,000 words. Nobody responded. This seems to be a conversation nobody wants to have. It seems like the elephant in the room that more college essay requirements decrease access and inclusion and diversity rather than increasing through holistic review the presence of underrepresented students on campus. I found that asking critical questions to admissions counselors and university representatives honestly doesn't do any good. And so on this particular blog post, I watched as the members rehashed the same tired debates about how to write the best essays. Why is it seemingly off limits to discuss one of the only college application questions that truly matters? Why do so many universities require ever-increasing numbers of essays? Do essay requirements increase diversity in college access? My intuition is no. Consider the non-selective university, Houston Baptist. They acknowledge this intuition that more essays means fewer applicants because their marketing materials advertise in bold print a special advantage of applying. They have no essay requirements. I used to conduct application workshops in low-income schools as an admissions counselor for the University of Texas at Austin. These were the schools that were our supposed highest priority to recruit as students from diverse backgrounds. However, time after time, I watched students deliberately not apply to UT as soon as they saw the essay requirement, even though their class rank guaranteed them automatic admission by state law. I even a few times suggested just submit a blank essay because you're going to get in regardless. But that didn't seem to sit right with them or with me either. I can't say I blamed them for applying at less selective universities that had fewer requirements. A critic might counter, well, if they're too lazy or unwilling or unable to write college essays, maybe they're not UT Austin material. And that point might be misguided psychologically, if valid rationally. After all, universities want to recruit students who can communicate and write. But why should the willingness to submit an essay be a front-end filter to a university where they're guaranteed admission by law based on their class rank? College essays signal little to admissions committees other than a student's ability and fortitude to overcome pages and pages of paperwork. 20 years ago, less selective universities admitted applicants based exclusively on their grades and SAT or ACT scores. But recently, essays infiltrate application processes to an ever-expanding number of schools, adding to the already overburdened students' workload and also sources of stress and anxiety. Back in the day, safety schools meant less work, but nowadays, safety schools don't necessarily imply fewer essays or application materials. So when parents share to me, I don't ever remember me or anyone I knew having to write a single college essay, let alone 3 dozen. They're probably remembering their generation's admissions landscape much more accurately and different from today. I'm confident that the amount of essays required directly correlates to fewer first-generation applicants and students from underserved communities applying to college. The easiest way to increase diversity is to require fewer or perhaps even 0 essays, particularly at universities that admit more than 50% of all of their applicants. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can find my email in the information section of this video, so feel free to reach out if you're interested in working together.